lot of magic damage, and if Batrider or the other cores don't have a great game,
there's no follow-up.
There's no follow-up, yeah, exactly.
It does give them a bit of deep... Okay, they do go for the Dragon Knight. It synergizes so well with the Jakiro.
But
it does.
As you rightly pointed out, it hasn't been the most successful hero for S4 either.
It doesn't match his playstyle super well, but I think they had to pick it.
And Chen around south, from the river, from behind, from the north comes the Phoenix, the Timber just baiting. An Alliance are about to be caught totally unawares. There's the jump in. EGM, eat the Sunray, meet the Centaur, and easy first blood. Na'Vi, as always, art style. He's on point on the junglers. Completely destroyed in the lane. They do have the Chen factor. Dendi getting his customary heavy denies as Seneko moves in mid, offers that assistance that he seems to bring to the mid lane almost every game. And I think one of the big reasons why Na'Vi love the Phoenix is they could just do so much to zone out these 1v1 matchups.
Na'Vi's just moving everyone around Seneko to the mid lane, and we see Ditya Ra move down to the bottom lane.
Shackle mid, there's the swoop forward, Icarus dive, and then they're going to chase this one a bit. The Sunray comes out, round 2. S4, will he dodge the power shot? He can't! Dendi! Na'Vi, they don't like that. They're even roaming now, the Slardar, looking towards the top rune. They want to fight this out. The Shackle comes through from the low ground. The follow-ups there from Seneko with the balanced Ray. And S4, he tries to make it out. He's so low, but not good enough. The Firebird wins again.
I wonder what Seneko...
Na'Vi have the high ground positioning. They don't have the blink yet on the Slardar, though. He's about 600 gold short or so, and it's S4 who ends up ambushing Seneko at long last. The Phoenix dies at the start of a fight. That is a whole lot sweeter. Loda being chain stunned, completely controlled for now by Artstyle. He does get the time walk out, but he's running for dear life. He has a chrono, doesn't want to waste it defensively. He will be able to disengage. A close call there, but all the while doesn't end up connecting. Looked like it might, but Dendi couldn't quite find the angle. Still, they burn S4 down. Power shot. He did have a bit of extra regen there. Pops the stick, pops the bottle. Now they want to turn. Seneko overextending again. That's twice now he's gotten punished. And meanwhile, Chen also roasting as EGM massacres the creep army. Na'Vi firmly on the back foot after this last sequence of events. They might lose a third hero. Arcside will end up dropping to the rotation of Ake. That's a 3-for-0 exchange. This Bulldog gets active here too. Rotating towards the mid lane, may retreat to his home and hibernate. They had nothing.
If they commit to that, they all get wiped by the Supernova.
Now, Seneko, he gave up those 2 deaths, but he was huge in the early laning stage, and he's been really big here into the crucial mid-game moments. On the back of that, going to get a nice tome of experience. He's going to potentially pay with his life. Sunray going for the TP. See you later, Bulldog. I'm out of here. Oh, just toying with the Dong. Sick stuff. Seneko now closing in on the hand of Midas, up to 1700 gold.
Bulldog almost got jumped on by General. He went for a Shadow Blade and going back in for round 2.
Round 2, fight. This one's a Shackle. Dendi still got the DD, just chunks him down, pops the BKB, and the ultimate, but Windrun says, you can't lifesteal for me. And Dendi gets the last laugh. Again, burning down Bulldog, finds himself, looks like, and send home some teammates. He will get Dendi out of there safely. Now he finds himself on an island, gets slowed down, nuked down, and brought down. That is not the ideal fight for Na'Vi. They give up 3 kills in Alliance. They just didn't get the Slardar initiation they were looking for.
Nope. And Timbersol, I think he changed everything in that fight. He has a hood. He popped it right before the Mystic Flare came out.
Oh, okay, the quick draw in general. He's just pressing. Bit frustrated perhaps with the way that fight went. Felt like he had to make a play for the team. Yikes. So he just pokes. He gets caught again by an Ice Path. Again, the Breathe Fire. Again, the Dragon battle rages. But one man's a man, and the other's a Dragon. Loaded there. Does get the good chrono, though. Off on Ditya Ra. He'll go down quickly and gets dropped into the middle of Alliance. Can they burst it? They will. Alliance holding the high ground. Turning on the Na'Vi. General down. Artstyle as well. They spring the trap. They only got a one-man chrono, but that was all they needed.
Oh, that egg is really useless versus double BKB from Alliance. It just... I don't even know how.
Fire Spirits, they're buying time for the Slardar respawn as they barely clip Artstyle here. They commit onto him. Loda spending a lot of time working on a very tanky support Chen, but Dendi's the real grab, and that's the one that S4 catches out. BKBs aplenty have been popped by Alliance, but it's gotten them 2 critical kills around the pit, and they come back in. No buyback on Dendi. They won't have their prized Wind Ranger, but who needs her when you've got Sunray? General onto Ake, does get off the crush, but Seneko, the bigger prize, brought down by the chain stun of Loda together with S4. They work on Ditya Ra. He is getting some stacks out. He chains, but he ends up just getting set back, and he chains back into the fight. Ditya Ra all over the place with this one. But Alliance, more importantly, they're hitting Roche, and Roche can't move, can't be sent home, can't go anywhere.
And the Blink Dragon Knight making a huge difference in that fight. First picking out the Slardar and then picking off the Wind Ranger before she is able to get her.
That's a question to be determined. Na'Vi pushing out the lane, and they are going for the wraparound. They're smoked, and under cover of it, heading straight, beelining really towards Alliance. It's Loda in the trees. Do they get a good crush? He's the gem carrier. They jump Loda. Dendy's ready as well. The BKB coming through. Loda just melting. Dendy might kill him off the bat. He does end up getting off the chrono on the general, and they will possibly lose Dendy here. Loda survives through it all. Just walks away. Cool guys don't look back at explosions, and Loda looks very cool right now. 4 drop. Na'Vi forced to throw out a buyback here on Dendy. How did they not kill Loda in that fight?
It's the Alliance Force Dash. We saw it in the matchup versus Mineski, saving them in the base defense. And again, Ake casting on Loda so that he can pop his BKB, time walk some of the damage off, and get that big Chronosphere to win them the team fight.
The living legend coming back to life here in a critical moment. 23-20, they begin their siege. They're down 3 heroes on the side of Na'Vi, and Dityara basically sacrificing his own life just to stall. It does allow Dendy to get a crucial kill in S4. Alliance have abandoned their brother, and they will suicide the Timbersaw, so no gold, but now Dendy, he's out too far. That's a dieback on the Dendymon, and Alliance, this might just be it. They've got 100 seconds to go without the Wind Ranger. Exposed racks, mid and bottom, could easily be 2 lanes, possibly Megas. Maybe they even tried to throne it, or maybe they just run away. It might not be a Wind Ranger, but the rest of the Na'Vi squad is back. Abyssal complete on Bulldog. A fully 6-slotted Brood Mama. On to General, just a couple of pokes. The Spider spreads her legs, and the Bulldog Broodmother continues to rack up kills to have a huge impact in the late game. Doing it again here in game 1. Alliance blows in the Swedes. They're almost there. They just need 1 or 2 more kills, or at least for Na'Vi not to come and defend. Dityara decides to. That may cost him. BKB's out. Dityara down. That's all 3 cores dead, and Alliance have all but sealed it. Na'Vi have nothing but under-farm supports to defend the base. They'll rotate to top. They want the Megas. Slow and steady. Alliance just outlasting Na'Vi in these critical engagements. Bit by bit, inch by inch, they zero in. A very feudal egg comes out, marking where the Na'Vi base once stood. But the Hordes have reassembled, and they are looking for this final lane of Rex. No split push, no hope in sight. Alliance may lay down. Ranged is all that remains, and there's the GG. Alliance, they start to put the crown back on here in game 1. They're out to a 1-0 lead.
Man, if you look at Chen's net worth at the end of the game, he had 15,000, whereas he was maybe like 6,000 above the Slardar. Just not enough farm on the Slardar, not enough farm on Dityara, and I must say, I favor Na'Vi a lot more when they have Dityara on a farming core. Like,